What's up friends, Chook here, and welcome back to Bit Heroes. Alright, it's Sunday, which is Item Find Day, which means Raid 5 Heroic time. Now what I do have is during the week I did buy a Super Scroll, and I also bought a Shard Basket with gems. I still have the 1600, more than 1600 needed to catch the Oxler if he ever pops up. So we have these bonus, I guess, considering it is Sunday, and we have our item find runes on, and then we have the bonus from the Sunday as well, which is 150% today. There's an extra 50% or 100% in there. I don't know, it's not normally that, so something's going on. It's probably in the news somewhere that I haven't looked at, but either way, there's a lot of item find to be had. So I thought, why not throw down the Super Scroll? It is Sunday, and then you know, we'll do a couple of raids, and then off camera I will do the Shard Basket and you know, do the other raids with that Super Scroll as well off camera while I'm watching a movie or something later tonight, and I'll report back if I get anything, but hopefully we get something now on camera, because that would be good. So let's pop this. Hang on, we'll just read it in case no one's ever used the Super Scroll before. Increases your item find experience, gold find, and movement speed by 150% for 24 hours. So the normal things that I use are just the basic stuff, right? So the minor speed, minor gold, minor experience, and minor item find, and they're all 25% each. So the Super Scroll is all four of them, but 150% each. So it's like a massive boost. So let's pop this bad boy. And we've done it. Wasn't any fanfare or anything, but there you go. So we have all four of those stats. Oh shit! It's freaking out! It's freaking out! Doesn't want me to be able to. There we go. So we've got 100%, 150% item find, 150% experience, 150% gold find, 150% movement speed, 150% item find here. 40% on our runes, and then when we go into the raid itself, we will have another 400% here. So all of that together is what? 340, 740% item find? That's a lot. So here goes nothing, and let's hope that we get something good. Now Eagle has got back to off tank, which is irritating. So now I don't really have a tanky tank. I didn't realize that had happened. So let's just have a look at what we've got. I don't really want Pavu tanking because he doesn't have all the runes just yet. Well, we'll go with this and we'll see how we go, right? We'll go with this and see how we go. Maybe Dusk. Nah, I'm gonna stick with this. Alright, here we go. There may be a lot of manualing, depending now, because Eagle's gone back to off-tank. Then, you know, we may get hurt a little bit, and I may have to manual some stuff, but hopefully not, and we can just auto everything. And without all the animations and battle text and all the rest of it, it should go a little bit smoother. So at the moment we're at 21. Yes, it is recording the FPS this time. That's good. That was at what? Roughly 20? 21 FPS? You know, it's not too clunky. But yeah, without all those animations and battle text, it definitely runs smoother, which is good. Because this raid, for whatever reason, sucks balls when it comes to FPS. So, you can see how fast we're going with that movement speed as well. And not only that, but that also contributes to battle speed as well. So the fight should go a little bit quicker. Well, a fair bit quicker actually, because normally it's 7.5, now we're 13.75, so that's nearly double. Anyway, so I'm hoping that we can get a set piece or a mythic out of this, because with 740% item find or whatever I said before, which is redonkulous, we should be able to get something, you would think. So a friend of mine from Bit Heroes, Akon, who I've mentioned a few times, he just completed his whole 4-piece set, so he's super happy. And as I keep saying, like, dude, I don't even have one yet, and you got 4? What the hell? So 342. We got 2% somehow. So plus the 400. So yeah, 742% item find. Yeah, so he's got a full 4 set, which is great for him. And we're still looking for our first, but it will come. So actually, maybe after this fight, I'll bring his character up and we can take a quick look. Because all the set pieces that I can get at the moment would be from this raid. Because I can't quite do the trial or gauntlet. Whoops, that's guild. Akon, where are you, bud? There you are. So there you go. There's the 4 set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So altogether, you got 4 out of 4 Nightwalker. You have increases chance to absorb attacks by 2%. Gain full shields the first time you drop below 50% health. And gain 15% damage reduction while shielded. So it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. And it's a staff as well. So, you know, the more people that have that set, the more healing goes on. And the more healing goes on, the more you stay alive. So hopefully we can get it. I do have quite a few of the Luminous Stones saved up. So when we do finally get a set piece or a mythic or whatever it be, we can upgrade it a fair bit, actually. Maybe three times, I'm hoping. But we shall see. So far, we haven't had too much trouble with the raid. All the just the trash mobs aren't really that big of a deal. The only one that hurts is, as we've mentioned before, is the larger of the double robot dudes. But the boss, he hits hard. So that's usually where I have to pop a potion or two. But yeah, here we go. These big double robots can cause some issues. But I usually am able to just auto it down, apart from now, where he killed me, the son of a bitch. That's me, isn't it? I think that's me. It has to be me, because I'm not any of the others. Let's get rid of him before we res, because if I res at, you know, if I use one of these res potions, I'm not going to be shielded or anything, and he could just hit me and one-shot me again. So let's just get him down. I'm going to want to save these for the boss, so we'll just chunk him as best we can. Okay, we should be fine now. Let's just go back on auto. Take him down. Let's use a potion on me. A res potion. And then these are just the smaller variety, I should say. I think. Or are they large as well? They look kind of large, actually. I think they are large. Sometimes it's hard to tell. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they're large, thinking about it. But we're all shielded up and nearly full health, so we're looking alright. Another large one. Ooh. Okay, they definitely weren't large. You could definitely tell the difference. This time, they gave us no grievances, which is what we want. We have used both of the shrines that have appeared, so there's no point going back to look for any shrines. Let's put it on manual, sorry. I always put it on manual straight away in case it's a double robot. In this case, it is. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to use like the free SP move, like the free move to build up SP so I can use the mount, to take this guy out fairly easily. So let's go with that. This is a healing one, so we can just use the DPS move. Here we go. Oh! That was sexy. That must have been a crit and a half of Dairy Milk goodness. Let us probably give Chaos a bit of healing. There we go. And from here we should be okay, I think. He does hit very hard though. So at the moment I'm running like 3 off tanks. I don't really have a tank. Eagle was, but he changed, which is fine. Okay, so 1 raid down. Nothing. Let's go for 2. While we have the Super Scroll on, this might be a little bit of a long episode. I might do like a few raids, like 3 or 4. Just because we have the Super Scroll on. You know, it's a once in a while kind of treat as a free-to-play player to have, you know, Super Scroll and all the rest of it. So, rather than just do the 2 raids that we normally do with, you know, the item find that we can get from our runes and daily bonus and stuff, we'll do a bit of a longer recording this time and do a few raids in the hope of getting something good. It's unfortunate that... Oh, we just wasted a health shrine, but that's fine. That, apart from the boss, you don't really care about any other loot, right? So all the item find for these guys, just don't really care about. I guess you could get luminous stones as loot, and that's item find. I mean, you can always get epics and stuff that you can break down for epic material, which is always handy. But in the scheme of things, it's just the boss that you want for those set pieces and mythics and legendaries as well. I did get a legendary weapon, sword, I think it is, from the All-Lag world boss on tier 8. So if we just can't seem to get the set item weapon, we could upgrade the legendary sword. But considering that the weapon I'm using right now, even though I'm sick of it, is a mythic and it has the 2% ricochet and it has more stats than a, you know, a normal legendary would, it's probably going to be the last thing I upgrade. So hopefully the first set item we get is the weapon. That would make me happy. Okay, giant pyramid. He's not going to cause any issues, apart from attacking a million times. There he goes. A piece of shit. So useless. Okay, we get a free luminous stone just down here, which is good. Have a giant tree, which can do quite a bit of damage to your tanks. But we have a lot of DPS on this team. Considering like I'm DPS, but as free to play, I'm not super strong. But you know, decently strong, I guess. And then Chaos is a monster. And then the 3 off tanks are all obviously spec'd into damage and power. So yeah, we got quite a bit of DPS. We're just a little bit squishy, is the problem. But for, like I said, for all the trash mobs, apart from the big double robots, it's not really the issue, it's the boss is the issue. More luminous stone for free, which is good. So I also have a offhand... I have a weapon, an offhand, a neck, and a ring, all legendaries, in my bag. So all of the item slots or the gear slots. Oh, shit. That's what auto does. You put your hands, like I just had my hands under the desk, on my legs, and then you know had to come and click manual. So all the slots that I'm missing, which are those 4, I actually have the legendaries in my bag for them, but they're the pieces that are the set pieces, so that's why I haven't used it. But it's like we should be able to get him down without using that. We can use that on the boss. Ow. There we go. I'll just keep doing this until we can use this. There we go. Perfect. It's Murphy's Law, right? That anything that can go wrong will go wrong type thing. So, you know, we're just like, we're not getting any set pieces, or mythics or whatever. This is ridiculous. Fuck it. I'll just upgrade the sword, you know? And then you know, the next day you get the set piece weapon. And you're like, God damn it. I should have just waited. So, yeah, I'm being very good, and I'm just waiting, and I'm not spending my stones. And I'm just, you know, praying to Iron Jesus that a set piece will come. And at the moment, not having much luck. But it will come, just like everything else. Eventually, you'll get what you're after. It just takes a long ass time sometimes. Okay, so we got nothing again out of this raid. Okay, useless energy shrine right at the end. So that's 2 down. Energy shrine off the bat. Which I don't mind. Means that you can build up your shields and everything without any real threat of dying. So that's good. And then that means the next battle you go into, you're full on, you know, pretty much full on health, full on shields. Got some SP, mana, whatever, left over. So yeah, I don't mind using it right at the start. Whoops. Okay, big pyramid again, so he will die fairly quickly. Providing my team actually wants to hit him. They're just like, no, we fucking hate this tree. This tree's the worst. Just hide 4 lumberjacks. Okay, here we go. Another lumberjack session. That is a big tree. Okay, we've got some ancient Egyptian scholars in there checking out the pyramids. We've got some robotic workers working on the robot, and then now the lumberjacks back at it. And it'd be cool actually if so I've mentioned that axes are like the worst weapon in the game. Like they just have the worst moveset and everything. But it would be cool if like axes did more damage to those trees because they're an axe. That would be just a cool, neat little thing to just give axes like a slight edge against these mobs. It's like, well, you're hitting a tree and you've got an axe, of course it's going to do more damage. Okay, we've been taken out again. See, because we don't have, because we're free to play and we don't have as much mitigation or you know, legendary pets and all the rest of it, we're the ones that get, like, destroyed. So it's what I've mentioned in the last video, and I've mentioned multiple times that, you know, the legendary or epic, whatever, you know, if you can get a legendary at least, accessory and pet make a massive difference, like a huge fucking difference. Let's just use this, get rid of him. There we go, and I will res myself. And continue on. So the 2 bosses that we fought so far have both had the double robots. So hopefully this boss is a little bit kinder to us and might just have, you know, the pyramid or something. And we could just get some, you know, Egyptian dwellers. Go down there. Blow up the pyramid. Get Tutankhamun's sarcophagus out. That should be the loot. The set pieces should be all like Tutankhamun's weapon and Tutankhamun, yeah. I don't think they ever found Tutankhamun's tomb, have they? Or have... There's someone's, like, sarcophagus that they've been searching for forever and they can't find it. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Ancient Egypt stuff is really interesting. So we should be coming up on the 3rd boss fairly soon, right around this corner, I would think. Nope. Just some asshole robots. That will probably kill me again. Oh. Come on, take him out. No, they're lumberjacking again. Okay. Back to the robotics factory. Alright. Fuck, those guys do hurt, don't they? Holy crap. And we got a tree in the way. A big ass tree. Okay, I'm just going to manual, and I'm just going to use the free attack for this guy. So when we go into the boss, we have SP built up. So we can use our mount moves. So I've mentioned that strategy in Trials and Gauntlet. Well, in Gauntlet, sorry, not Trials. That you get up to like round 8 or whatever, or 9, and then you just like kill everybody using your free move, and then that way you go into the boss with some built up SP. As we've done here, we've got like 3 here, 2 here, 2, 4, and 3.5. So we should be able to take out his minion, whoever it be, fairly quickly here. Oh, it's a stupid freaking pyramid anyway. Okay, so we've used this this mount move, which is unfortunate, but let's just smack him down. And let's go with that, and then that, and then that, and have a heal, and we should be good. Okay, Eagle is getting low, but managing to get the shields up, and he's getting healed. So, three off tanks is working. It's working better than I thought it would, but it is a bit sketchy here and there. Come on! Ah, you son of a bitch. Nothing. Okay, let's do one more, right? So we'll do 4. We haven't even got an epic, man. Like, Super Scroll, what was it? 742% item find. And got absolute bubkiss. I don't think we've got an epic from anyone. Maybe we have, I don't know. But from the boss, at least, we've got nothing. So we'll give it one more go. If I see a energy, I'll manually run through this dungeon because I want to keep the energy pylon if I find it before the boss. And if we just do auto, we're moving so fast that by the time I see it on screen, they'll just run up to it. So I'll manually move through here in hope of a energy pylon at least. Those pylons just remind me of, I think they were called pylons as well, from Diablo 3, right? Remember when you got there was one particular one, it was like lightning enchanted or something, and just lightning came out of you and just destroyed absolutely everything. So you would wait and like summon the boss next to it and then click it and the boss would just die instantly. Good times. I haven't played that game in so long. I quite enjoyed it though. Like, you know, it didn't live up to Diablo 2 and all the rest of it, but like, from launch to now, it's well, I stopped playing, I don't know, a little bit after Reaper of Souls came out, but what it was then compared to what it was at launch is very, very different. But yeah, I quite like that game. It's one of those things that you kind of get a hankering for. Like, I just want to go and kill a heap of shit and pick up a heap of loot. And then you play it for, you know, a couple of weeks and you go, okay, I got my fill, and go off and do something else. It was never a game that I was going to play, you know, every day or every couple of days for the next 5 years or something. But for what it is, it's pretty good. Okay, Luminous Stone, pick it up, thank you. Still no pylons at all. Okay, we got a health one. We'll save it because we'll be able to clear all this out. Okay, let's get rid of... Ah, fuck it. I'll just auto it. We should be fine. Okay. Let's not get the health pylon. Let's get a crappy shield. Get the old double lumberjack. And they have been felled. Okay, where's the boss? There's the boss. And we're on full health anyway, so that was pointless. We will decline that. 500 gems for a waste of... a giant waste of money there. Okay, here we go. Let's find out what we got. We have another pyramid, which is good. We can get rid of that very easily, providing we actually get the chance to attack it. There we go. And we'll just auto. Actually, no, we got some... fuck it. It'll be alright. I was going to use the mount moves, but then I realized that no one really had SP left, so... they should be able to auto him down with no issues, just like the other 3 attempts. So this will be our last attempt for this video, at least. Hopefully we get some. That would be good. And nothing. Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. That's really disappointing, actually. Okay, let's clear out these guys, and we'll call it a day. So, next Thursday, which is Capture Day, we will continue on the hunt for Oxler. Now, I forgot the name, your name, I apologize, but someone did give me a comment, leave a comment on one of my videos telling me that the chance to catch, or like the chance for Oxler to show up for Persuasion, so if you kill him, the chance that he'll come up, you know, Persuade or Bribe or whatever, is 0.1%. So that is terrible. We do have the, you know, the extra 50% Persuasion chance, capture rate, sorry, from the daily bonus, and then the 40% from our runes, taking it to 90%. So it'll be like a 0.2 almost chance. So it doesn't really help that much. It's probably wrong because my math is terrible. But yeah, like he's super rare. There's only, I think the raid 3 and 4 versions are a 0.05, which are even harder. But yeah, apparently he's like super hard to get. So which we knew, but getting an actual number on it of 0.1 is a bit retarded. But we'll do that again on Thursday, and then Sunday again we will continue with our raid 5 heroic loot fest, or lack thereof, as it turns out, for today. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.